What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Got an NFL fact here for you that I think you're all gonna enjoy. In the Minnesota Vikings' absolute rout of the Cincinnati Bengals, one that saw the Vikings put up 48 points, which is the 9th most in their franchise's history. You'd think it'd be hard to say that one player stood out among the rest, but in this stomping of their opponent, one player absolutely set the tone and made some history to boot. So let's sprint to the land of 10,000 lakes and jump into one of them to find out what the Vikings were up to on Sunday. That one player, Isaiah Rodgers, who in his masterful defensive performance became the first player in NFL history to intercept a ball and return it to the opposing end zone for a touchdown, getting this 87-yard pick six early on in the game, then coming back onto the field and getting a fumble recovery in which he would also take to the house, scoring that one from a whole 61 yards out just a few drives later. And then, after all that, go on to record not just one, but two forced fumbles, all in the same game. So, to recap, just in case, Isaiah Rodgers is the first player in NFL history to get a scoop and score, a pick six, and force two fumbles in the same game. Wow. But wait, there's more. This excellent outing from one Isaiah Rodgers earning him for the first time ever recorded a perfect defensive back score from one Pro Football Focus, getting their top score of 99.9. Because hey, nobody's perfect. As he is also the first Minnesota Viking to ever score two defensive touchdowns in a single game. So in Isaiah Rodgers' career game, one for the ages, he came out with a historical performance, betting on himself to hit big. This time, not literally, maybe, though with the way he played, it may have been his whole contract writing on this one. Who really knows, aside from him, the Lord, and his bookie, but him doing two things no other player for that franchise and then league-wide has ever done, as the Vikings try to right their long boat. But not a bad beginning towards that effort. But hey, why don't you scoop some tickets and score yourself by using SeatGeek, a proud sponsor of SVTV and the world's best ticketing app and website. With their state-of-the-art seating chart, you can see your favorite franchise or any game league-wide for a great price. And to intercept some cost off that total for you, just use code SVTV for $20 off your first ticket purchase, and don't you miss out on watching something we're seeing anymore. Alright, I love you guys, I appreciate you guys, I'll see you in the next one, and peace out.
That's crazy. I was shocked when I seen it on the big screen, but you know that's all credit to the scout team throughout the week. They just prepared me throughout the entire week, just focusing on my cues and just going into this week so I had to feel any type of discomfort or anything like that. So I just was very comfortable going into the game. I just wanted to go get in the end zone and just hearing the crowd just get louder and louder the closer I got, and looking at the jumbotron, just trying to see who's chasing me and things like that. So just trying to get in the end zone.
What's the emotion when you cross the goal line for the second time?
Trying to go get another one. I was saying after the first one, I promised my coach I was gonna bring up the ball this week, and I told him I kept the first one. And I went back to him, I said, my bad, I'll bring you another one, and went and got the second one. So I just told him I'll try to go get another one, but